Yeah, certainly. Well, we'll see if there's any highs to be found here in the pistol. Aggression from the CTs, and already contact. It's Shiro, the perfect weapon for the job, the highest rated player of the tournament. And now Axel looking to join him. Janko claiming he's awoken from his slumber. I'd like to see some more evidence of that. And there's the frag on long. Still, P250 levels the equation in terms of this long-range duel on long. Appropriate name for it. Axel through the toilets, and on hot pursuit of Shui. Did catch a bit of flack from Inters on that party line. Will tuck and turn tail back to the site, and advantage from Cloud9 is growing.
Yeah, Hobbit there just lying in wait towards the underpass. Will take down Imet on the information play, and they sit back to V5. It'll be difficult to have any say in this unless Shui on this 3 points of health tucked over towards the bin can, well, put them in that.
Good luck, have fun.
I don't want to say it, but maybe a save situation could be a bit of an opportunity here.
How dare you?
Well, what are you meant to do? You've got a flash and a smoke. You've got 103 points of health combined.
Yeah, and your opponent has just over 450, so probably not feeling great about it.
Give it a look, though. Kios was...
Wow, Shui's done a lot on the way in. Catches the inquisitive NaVi. That shot would have had to have connected, though, because Kios does fall to Shiro. That makes it his second frag on that P250. And Shui, he'd like to take another one down with the ship. Quick click. Not many more of those to be given his way. Cloud9 start off proceedings with the round win. Axel walking out short pipe. No immediate contact. Kios is inquisitive and dead. Big find from Axel. Once more clearing. Isaac strong enough to keep control. Short under CT rule, and Cloud9 back to the drawing board. Albeit maybe only for a moment. Hobbit using this smoke to weasel his way out and return to short water.
Okay, well, they have a bit of real estate over towards B. Sure, over towards A, you can see Inters. He's worried about these pushes, and Imet is coming. So these aggressive maneuvers from GAMERLEGION, they didn't get opportunities to play out mid-rounds like this. Think about the Bad News Eagles game. Think about the Fury game. At this point, the rounds were already over. So being allowed to play some more mid-round, but NaVi into Isaac. He falls. 3-on-4 situations, just Shui on the side.
Very nice from Hobbit. He's just completely cut off the connector rotate, leaves Shui all alone. Doing a lot, though. Isolated and strong. Shui gets the frag, gets away, calls it into a 3v3. It's a nice opportunity onto Inters. Defensive prowess at an all-time high here. Shui does want to find that bomb carrier. Shiro, strong, enables the open site, open runway for a plant. Now Imet going for a flank. Hobbit might not be exposed. Yeah, he's elevated just on the rail there. But Shiro unawares. And a freebie into the back. Problems now for Hobbit. No hope as GAMERLEGION do stabilize. That started with a nice aggressive pick. Isaac managed to return it to the level odds, and it's Shui that keeps it going that way.
It was just that standoff for Hobbit. He had to deal with Akor, who was consistently a nuisance. He's right, well, I've got this. You boys just have to deal with the site, and they were unable to get away with it. I think Shui, yeah, you bang on. The way that he isolated all of those fights, it was fantastic, right? He understood the situation, knowing he needed to get ahead of the play. About this Cloud9 roster. Are we okay? It's only an MP9.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Imet proves it. Should have them both, and does.
I think what has been key for Cloud9 in a lot of these games, not only the fact that Shiro has been playing exceptionally well, is the fact that he's the 2IC of this team. And when he's feeling it and being able to contribute, if NaVi's calls aren't working or Groove's game plan not landing as it should, Shiro's been able to take matters into his own hands, and thus leading by example here. So you can see him how vocal he is, how he fires up the team. We don't have that inside look, right? It's not like we're talking to Shiro every second day of the week. It tends to be either Hobbit or NaVi in those interview positions. Shiro, I can assure you, has an awful lot of impact on this squad. And
having a second in command, you know, it's been a conversation for as long as Counter-Strike's been around. People have been talking about it. Some teams have implemented it. NIP, an interesting new one to observe, the fact that you have this kind of council now where one leader's scratching their head, the other can pitch. And in the depths of Counter-Strike, especially in that T side, there's nothing worse than feeling like you're out of ideas.
Yeah, and that's one of the keys with having your AWPer as someone who's vocal, right? If we remember the Cloud9 win, I know we're going back in time, and I'm talking about the North American version, right? Back at E.
Forward play on the fade. Need more.
Oh!
Chaos shatters Cloud9 with one magazine. It's the ace as well. That is stunning.
I'm in shock. I am in shock. How?
The balls on this lad, and to get all 5, look at the whole squad's here, the whole team, and they can do nothing at the hand of Kios.
That doesn't feel real.
We need to take 5 more bullets out of the M4 magazine.
That doesn't seem real. There were so many bodies ready for exactly that play. You could see Shiro addressing it, knowing on the fade that a lot of teams like to go for that type of a maneuver. That's going to rock you early. I cannot believe what we just witnessed right there.
We might have to run that replay a few more times just so we can actually start to believe it happened.
The first was so flashy, that little flick here, right? He's already taking the fight, flicks over. They line up, that's beautiful. Shiro already missed a shot. And that's going to cost him. Look at the dink. He dinks Shiro immediately there. That's what softens him up to make it easy. That is going to get the crowd on
to the game, you know.
They were ready for that type of a play. That's the thing that's the most astonishing right there.
You can't be more ready than having 5 people watching the fade. I mean, that it seems super heroic. Back into the flow state now. Cloud9 trying to shake it off, and Hobbit, adventure cancelled early.
And the rotation as well. Just keeping my eyes on this radar here. Over to stock Shui up with some Yuto, and he's been sent packing towards B, but Akor's AWP, if they didn't think it was going to be on the A side, they've guessed wrong here, Cloud9.
Yeah, this corner from Ime is a real gamble. But from the toilets, advance, perfect from Akor. He can have more here. Oh, right to the head through the wall. Inter's rocked out of his socks. Akor hitting everything he takes. 25, Cloud9 hopes and dreams already waning. Burning now, swung on the dice, it doesn't matter. He will go down, but 4 frags in the round. Akor just following suit after the ace.
Feeling more like themselves today. I think one of the conversation points, not only the play style that I highlighted, Bad News Eagles and Furia playing aggressive CS just like GamerLegion, like very individualistic at times. But you also have to, they're trying to hunt him down right here. They're not going to find Shiro. He's tucked around the corner. But one of the factors in this matchup is they're back to being the underdog. You could have made arguments in those other matches, right? The GamerLegion were either on even pegging or it was only slight differences. In this, Cloud9 are the heavy favorites.
Impossible.
Saw Shiro's mouth there running, so obviously in the marching orders here, as they want to take this AK save towards long to at least use it at range. No AWP on the other side here as Axel tasked with locking down towards B. Spam through gives him at least information to where one player lies. They've parked NaVi towards long now. This is the type of round that would really hurt for GamerLegion to lose. They've done the hard work, the hard yards. The individuals have stepped up massively round after round.
All it takes is one mistake. One misread. One poor adjustment, one poor crosshair placement. Kios is very active on this. He does want to kind of keep a leash on that blown off door of underpass. He will have another cursory glance. Attack. Sleeping. Shiro, I think eyes elsewhere.
Maybe looking at the radar.
Yeah, just a glance, but at the wrong time. We talked about it. It's Cloud9 that feel the wrath of it.
Well, Axel's picked up the AK at least, so like I said, he's awoken from his winter slumber. Let's see if he's able to find any traction here. 40 seconds on the clock. Slow and steady, just like Cloud9 like it. They have to make a move, and soon.
Akor already successful on this once. Ime responsible for long. Can't afford to look the wrong way. It's good from NaVi. Needs more. Takes the space. Akor with a miss. This is getting a little bit sketchy. Especially if NaVi can maintain bank control. Akor overruns, goes down, needs to get out of there. Should be immediate trade, but bomb now ticking. Axel equipped with the AK. We talked about these moments of brilliance. Oof, the nade. Hurts to swallow. They're pushing in unison. Okay, Axel too. Shui has to save him now. Or will Axel? Oh, close.
Oh dear.
Really did leave a mark, didn't it, Kios? They're just constantly expecting to see CT charging towards them. There is a little bit of something. A bit of light. Found by Hobbit, only for a moment. And he'll be forced back to spawn, back where the round began. Tail between his legs, and a 9th round on the board for GamerLegion.
This is great, because in all the other best of threes that we've covered for them, it always felt like come from behind. It didn't feel like they were in a commanding position. They had to battle into the game, and then there was like these fake comebacks, and then the games just fell a little bit flat. This is the first time that they put themselves on this pedestal, and through plays like this, it was the same maneuver from Cloud9, and it was shut down. Before, it didn't get started. This time, it was whirring.
Like on that mid-rotate, it's a opportunity for a late arrival. Acor draws attention, needs to play his life now. Kios can continue to rain down hell, but from behind, it's Isaac again, double on the flank. Cloud9 scratching their heads. It does look like GAMERLEGION have got their number here.
Shiro can smoke heaven. He could get in towards B if he wants. There's that smoke. You've seen it deployed. He's going to run on in. The bomb, important to get this down. Ooh, he's missed. This is the nerves even showing for Shiro, but this is a 1-on-3.
Certainly has the mechanics. Well, GAMERLEGION cross their T's, dot their I's. Shiro down and out. 12-round haul. Could be looking at something, rather exciting. That's geeky. Problems for Axel. Burns to a crisp alongside Ovid, and that's the finish. Shui. Little wry smile creeps onto his face as he hits that, and look at this.
I didn't know you could do that. I'm going to be completely honest, I didn't know you could do that.
And look what it gives him.
It's not a clear.
You know, we might get to see it. Here, check out Inter's crosshair placement. You know,
no way.
He's going to consider his options. He'll even do the molly. Should be safe unless it's Counter-Strike. It's fine. What is that? I don't even know. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, rattled right now. Cloud9 walking into that. What else do GAMERLEGION have up their sleeve for us here?
They are pulling out all of the tricks from their satchel. Didn't clear his corner. Axel, good to collect. Nice, Zach. If he goes down clean, nice find from Shiro. That's the trade you want to see from Kios. Not too much exciting for Cloud9 given the health.
It can't be another save here. But you're sure with a team like Cloud9, considering the way they function, it will be.
Is that Shui AD Hug correct? That's 130 in the half? We'll double check through the client. But that would be a lot of like chip damage. He's been inflicting the movement from Axel. Actually does get past one, but that's the bomb. Acor locks it down in the flame, stops the retreat, and that's the end of Axel down in the flame.
They're boosting on slide. He's going to get caught.
Brilliant. This is Cloud9 operating at full capacity.
That's the thing. 4 rounds is probably enough for a team like Cloud9 here. Yeah, they're not going to be happy with this, but they'll be content. And here comes the push again.
Not again. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Isaac, nearly finds a 3.
Sure, we can do this. He's here. They're running him.
Oh, he's at the right place. If he could just catch the first. Oh, into first.
Flash, so keep that in mind as Acor does spot him out on the jump.
Yeah, will that lead him to a false sense of security for the close angle? Axel's been there for the whole time. Now, it's a powerful corner if goes unchecked. MF, flight path, let's find out. What does he clear? What does he focus on? Into Optimus and through. And it's Axel. Activates. NaVi in support. Needs another on the pistol to completely secure the round. Still a duel. Still dicing with death. That bullet finds the head of it. He's gone too. Great work on these Glocks. A recovered round now for the Legion boys. Enters. Oh, he's got a lot of sound cues. And they're charging straight through. Doesn't find the lethal frag.
These smokes defensively. If this attack comes in late from GAMERLEGION, these would be limped onto the front of the site. It'll make it more awkward as they charge in. And they've just left Hobbit as the canary in the coal mine over towards B to worry about short and long. GAMERLEGION are hitting the brakes. Stalling out now in upper bathrooms and party, just waiting for any of the aggressive maneuvers coming. But Cloud9, they don't want a bar of it. Sitting back and waiting on top of that A site with 4 still.
Could still go wrong. If Cloud9's trap is sprung, smoke's in the air. Looking for an advantage, looking for a pick before the commitment. It's Axel actively searching and hitting shots. Kios wounded, problems, enters, nade, first to draw blood. They have got the advantage now, Cloud9. There's no time to go anywhere else. And GAMERLEGION falling apart at the seams. You need Isaac to do more of that. It is NaVi double on the 5-7. Shui the next. Plays into his favor though, doesn't it, in that one?
Sure. That's the mind games of this, right? You're looking, piecing it together. Well, where's Inters? He might be on the flank. He might still be a beat. Nope, he's already on the truck. And now it's just Glocks aplenty. Kios with another deagle. I want to see a few more speckies out of him.
I think he liked the way that felt. Wants some more of that, wants some more of the action. And a little bit of a squandered opportunity there, albeit with a Glock. And yeah, you don't get many more of those in rounds like this. Axel quickly cleans up the long presence. Multi-kill from him, keeping everyone alive as well in Cloud9's interest. Couple of Glocks.
Oh, baits the reload. Shiro trying to be cheeky with the sound cues here. This is just a matter of time right now. These clocks just being an annoyance.
I was watching a video that was like CSGO myths busted.
Okay.
And I can't remember, I think it was Vu. And one that blew my mind is that apparently as soon as you cancel the AWP T side and already had to catch some flack.
Felt ready for that type of a fight here. I guess Axel taking it from the closer angle as opposed to elevated up towards Party, just caught him off guard. But they do get the control in through connector here. This reposition from Shiro and Axel now over towards long. And this is where you play the timings of a map like Overpass. It plays a little bit differently to most, and you know that it's going to take them a certain amount of time to rotate silently up through the bathrooms. Disruptive utility to keep the B defenders, at least the B defaulters, on their toes.
Oh, Shui gets across just as Hobbit gives up the position. So no information on that.
Depends on how keen your eyes are, but I'm certain from some angles you can spot the feet under the sandbag position. Tends to go overlooked because Hobbit has to play positions like this, but looks likely to be this B finish. Imi is the most interesting member of all of this right now over towards Divider.
Didn't choose to swing on that, just a proposition with the flash. Axel's pushed all the way up on long. Kios starting to try and make space. Hobbit down. Big find out of the AK. And Shui trying to combine as well as he rattles off a shot. Kios goes wide. The trade's good from Shui. Team play has led them into the site with a man advantage. You do have to clear back sight. NaVi lies in wait, should have it, given the HP, and he does convert the first. Might want to find a second. Shiro's there, and the bomb is denied. Ime, no time for this, and unload his mag after time.
One more round away from finding that 8 streak, and there it is. You can see the corpse over towards the connected position.
Not so common to see an actual frag through there. Typically avoided, so punching his desk a little. Spotless round as it stands. And stand they will. GamerLegion not rushing. Two-man discrepancy. It's already feeling a bit too hot to handle. Shui leading by example. Front of the pack. Walks through. Well-timed incendiary. You can see he second-guessed it. Do I have to commit? Do I really have to do this? One in. The fact he's still alive is giving him some hope. Well, and a bullet between the eyes. Hobbit holds, and the B-side's his.
5K mark, so if you can win a round, you can force them into full reinvestment. GameLegion still have a real chance in this. The game is not done just yet.
No. No way, Jose. Chip damage.
They're trying to exploit this monster.
They want
hold.
to charge, yeah. They know they typically lean monster side. It's Hobbit and Inters. Still NaVi as well on that site. You smoke off heaven, that's not going to have any immediate effect. You've got to find that opening kill. Someone has to be the first to draw blood for GamerLegion. Kios, Ime, doubled on the Tech 9. And the house will start to crumble. Built on sand. Ime, the one to disrupt.
Do you give this a go if you're Cloud9?
He might.
Well, by the book would say no, and look at them. They've been pushed back further and further by this util. Stifled now. No way forward. The only way might be considering this save. The Heaven Smoke waiting for it to fade, but Shiro, the way he's posturing right now, is telling that they will be holding on to these goodies, and there you go. It's a round like this. That's all you need to get the party started.
Yeah, and you talked about their finances as well, you know. The fact that they're saving, obviously compulsory. Exiles lost his M4. Kios proactive on the hunt. Shiro should... Shiro! Okay, holds on to his AWP. Kios a bit frustrated, but the info's there. He's low as well. No time to run him down, I don't think.
Again, these standard default spreads. Heavy lean over towards A. Ready for the totem boost. There's just so much space on the map, but here's the thing, you don't know that if you're a GamerLegion, you cannot take the risk. You round a corner, Shiro's there with the AWP. You round a corner, Axel's there ready to knock down 2. Unfortunately, this time, they're back on the site, but this is looking very contact play. A nice call. They're exploiting the gaps, exploiting the expectation here. They might be ahead of that internal timer that Cloud9 have running.
Typically, they've got their finger on the pulse, but right now, yeah, Cloud9 in the dark. Still nothing on his jump spot either. Crawling ever closer.
Might be a retake here.
Shiro on the move. Still no answers for Cloud9. This is rare, yeah. Just the two of them. Now the info. Axel screaming for backup. Already the nades are in. This is the pandemonium they've been looking to manufacture. They just have to now find the frags. Still locked out. That smoke dividing them. Trying to avoid and around the corner. NaVi still has the power position. Shui aware, leaping through, goes down to NaVi. Still no one can touch him. NaVi levels them down, puts them in the ground, and Cloud9 take the lead, seize it by violent means.
Vending machine of guns there on the ground for NaVi, just picking rifle up after rifle up and knocking them down. As you said, that is a massive one to win here.
Felt like they had the advantage into the take until they didn't. NaVi, look at this. Fresh 8K for his third, back out of the smoke.
They found success with that explosion, and back towards A. Axel's going to swing into this and knocks them down. 3 massive kills on the spam.
Looks like 15's a certainty. An AK on A-core, and he's gone. Shiro makes light work of him. Ime left alone to his own devices to stop 15. A missed shot once, but that won't happen again. Both joining for a late B presence. First, though, presence to be shown. Stack nades don't really bring anything home. That boost rarely utilized now since the inception of the stack nade. Much rather just bang it from a distance.
They're pushing.
Yeah, and not alone is Hobbit. Shiro holds one side, Hobbit the other. Kios has been waiting for this, but elevated angle into the toes and a well-managed spray. Hobbit gets away once more, ending it all in a spray of his AK. A-core takes down a teammate in panic. And Cloud9 completely dilapidate the GAMERLEGION boys, left wanting on this second half of play.
The hero's journey in full swing now. Shiro to get to this point, but they're seizing the opportunity. Cloud9, everybody activated. They can taste that legend stage. All but secured on overpass. Mirage up next. And there it is.
Here it